Hey, welcome back. Thanks for staying with us on Fox 36 at 10:30. We continue following breaking news. Now, we had a confirmed tornado in Point Place. Reports of more tornadoes damage across northwest Ohio and southeast Michigan tonight. Power out for thousands. We have team coverage working hard to bring you the latest information. Melissa Andrews working to bring you the latest on the damage out of Point Place. Chris Vickers and Matt Willoughby in the Weather Center. Tatiana Cash and Chase Bachman out in Washington Township in Oregon. And Kaylee Marintet live from Oak Harbor. We start now with Melissa Andrews. Melissa, you went to Point Place where really that was the most damage we saw tonight from a confirmed tornado. Mel?
Yeah, Dan, we actually just made our way back to the station. We had a lot planned for you, but our internet just was not cooperating. There's some cell service issues out there, but this is where we were. This is at Suter and Ottawa River Road, and this is where we saw the most damage. There's a lot of road closures in the area because this is really what you're seeing. All these trees down, there's power lines down, there's a gas smell, so crews are working to figure out what to do there. Here is an apartment building. This is actually, that was a ProMedica lab with an apartment building right there. We talked to some people who were all kind of gathered around. They were all out with their phones and trying to see what was going on. And this ProMedica lab is destroyed here. That's the apartment building right up in the corner. And we talked to some people who were worried about their family members who were in there, and they really just couldn't get to them because of all the debris and the power lines down in the streets. Now, I did talk to the mayor, who confirmed to me that thankfully there were 0 911 calls from any homes or buildings of anyone needing any help. But this is really just what it looks like in Point Place right now. It's obviously dark, but I do expect it to continue looking like this into the morning hours as well. The mayor told me that they're really in just the situation right now where they're trying to assess what they're dealing with. He said, you know, Melissa, we have about 75% of it figured out. We kind of know the lay of the land of this point, but the rest of it, the 25%, we're putting drones up in the air to try to look down and see the damage. He did tell me, neighbors told me that further down the way, down Ottawa River Road, were more homes that were damaged. So I think that's an area that we really didn't get to see because of all the blockages. But this is our WTOL drone getting a video of this ProMedica lab that is destroyed. Again, there's those apartment buildings. I talked to some people out there, like I said, who were taking out their phones, taking pictures, and just trying to figure out how the heck did a tornado just come through here. Listen to the people that we talked to tonight.
And I looked, and all these balls are all over my lawn. I thought they were like the size of golf balls. And the next thing I knew, I looked, and they were getting bigger. They were more like a baseball, a medium-sized baseball. So I grabbed a bunch of them and put them in my freezer. Hopefully they're okay. But with no electricity, who knows?
But you didn't know what else was going on, right?
Heck no, I thought it was just a windstorm.
My family is stuck over there. Tornado has hit the building. Or the building right in front of it, the lab. My mom and my girlfriend are both over there right now. They won't let me in, won't let them out. I'm freaking out. I just left work early. I'm trying to get over there to my family.
I just wanted to keep him in the loop about what happened here in Toledo. A tornado touched down inside the city of Toledo. We think this is the first time a tornado has touched down actually within the city since the infamous Palm Sunday tornado back in 1965. So this is an event that does not happen often. It's a serious event. I wanted to make sure that the governor knew and that his team was engaged with our team in case there's a need for National Guard, which it's too early to know yet.
Okay, so the mayor had just placed a call to Governor Mike DeWine right before we spoke right there on Suter Avenue. Again, he said that it's still too early to assess, but at this time I also talked to Lucas County EMA earlier tonight. Everybody seems to be really coordinated with this effort. Toledo Police, Lucas County EMA, the various fire departments that Tatiana Cash is talking to out where she is tonight. So there's a coordinated effort, see what everyone needs, where are the problems, and then if they need it, they will be requesting state assistance. That's what you heard from the governor. You heard from Devin tonight. He was someone who was looking for his family in that apartment building that I showed you. It appeared to me that people were able to come out from this area over here and access the help and get to the roads and things. And then you also heard from Sweet Jerry. She told me she is 93 years old. She walked all the way down from her house despite her daughter telling her no, to see what was going on. But the good news out of this tonight, Dan, is that everyone appears to be safe, no injuries, and other than what we saw here tonight, we don't believe there to be any more serious damage than the pictures that we're really showing you right here.
Mel, I know the area kind of out of River Road exit, that was closed down for a while this evening. Is this around where the Kroger is and the gas station's on the corner there?
Yeah, that was on the other side of where we were. So because there are downed power lines right here in this area, this is all blocked off right here. No one can get here. So that exit is closed. We had to take Alexis Road. This is the area by this Sunoco that we really don't know the extent of the damage, because that's where we're hearing all these homes are damaged along there. So that's what the city is in the process of figuring out and trying to figure out if people need any help there.
Thank you.